Hello, hello. We are going to be stringing Gerald the elephant. So go ahead and grab your strings and get your kit ready. We're gonna go ahead and start with the gray string. So just pull this and unravel it a little bit. The first thing that we wanna do is tie a knot with the string. So go ahead, grab your string, the end of it. I like to kind of start my loop in the air. So you make yourself kind of a lasso. See, there you go. And then for this one, you can pick any nail in the design. I usually start somewhere on the left side because I'm left-handed. But you can start on any nail. And then just pull it tight and then tie one more knot on the same nail. You want it tight so that the string doesn't come off when you gently tap it, okay? That's the goal. We want it stuck on there. Then next you can go ahead and grab this and sort of trim if there's extra. And that's how we are going to start. From here, let me get it wrapped around. We're gonna just do an outline before we fill in the center. This kind of is our guide. So you're gonna do that by just holding it and wrapping around and around and around and around all the way to outline his whole body. And we got his tummy. We'll go up to his arm. And you can even skip a few nails if you saw. If it's a straight line, you can kind of wrap it all at once. Use your other hand to sort of hold it in place as well. We'll go here, and now we got his ear. Go down to the top of his head. And just keep wrapping around and around. And we go down here to his trunk, his nose, and his other arm, because they're both so silly, aren't they? They have silly poses all the time. I love it. And all the way down his other side. Okay, so that is how I like to start it. It is your guide for how to go. You want to make sure for this next part, because we're going to be filling it in. So let me show you that, and then I'll show you what you don't do. So any direction you want, you can just wrap it. You can just loop it, or you can wrap it all the way around. Both works. I usually do a mix of both. And so you can go any direction, any way you want. All the way up here, all the way down here, over here. Anyway, doesn't matter. The only thing you need to watch out for though, do you see how there's empty space between these different areas? If you cross over on accident, like say you're like, oops, and then without thinking, you go over too much and now you've lost his arm in this. It's gonna be a lot harder to see. So if that happens, you just unravel it to the spot where it's good. Okay, so pay attention because here's another problem part. Oops. And then his legs don't, they become one leg. And the same thing up here. And don't worry, I've done it a bunch before and I'm like, uh-oh. Then you just unravel it and you start again, okay? Also, as you go, you can kind of push the string down if it's starting to get hard to put the string around the nail. You just kind of push all of your netting down. All right. So once you have all of this filled in, you want to either make sure you save string so that you have enough room to tie a knot, just like we did in the beginning. I had a little bit extra left over, so I'm good. You're gonna trim it, hold it tight so it doesn't unravel. You make a little loop, pick any nail, trap it on the nail, and pull it tight. And do that at least one more time. And then, if you have a big tail like this, go ahead and trim it. Then you're just tuck it into the design, either with the open end of your scissors or just your fingers. You just want it tucked in. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do the border with the black string. So just unravel it. And you can do this as you go or before, but try and push down the gray string and it'll give you more room on your nails for the black string. For this one, just like we've done, it's kind of the same steps. Tie your knot, pick a nail, make sure it's on there good. So you can do 2 or even 3 times. Sometimes the string just wants to be tricky. Go ahead and trim it. And then we're going to show you how to do the border. So from here, it's going to be a mix of 4 steps broken apart. So the first one is, and kind of do it so your tail is kind of in. That's the tricky part. Or you can tuck it in as you go. It'll work out. So just wrap around like we did the border for Gerald at the very beginning. That is step 1. Just going to wrap it all the way around. And this is optional. If you like it how it is, then you can definitely leave it like that and be done. But I think when you add the border, it makes the outline really pop and stand out more. Just gonna wrap and wrap and wrap. And so this is just kind of a nice little thing to do. Hold it tight so it doesn't unravel. See, already it kind of stands out a lot more, huh? Like it's the details. This one. And then pay attention so you can go down. So then step 2 and 3 end up making an X. So I'll show you. It's all about the diagonals. So we are back. Now, instead of going on the outside like this, it's going to go side to side, side to side, crisscross, back and forth. So this is the first half of your X. Go back and forth, all the way around. This is step 2 out of 4. Technically, the last 2 steps are basically what we've done, just a little bit different. Going across, crisscross, crisscross. So step 3, now that we're coming around, is the same thing, except you're going to go backwards and get a line going the opposite direction. So it'll be a crisscross again, but now when you do it, the 2 lines are going different directions and it looks like an X in between each set of nails. So here, let me show you. So if you can see, like right here, looks like there's an X and an X and an X. That is what you're going for. And again, this is all optional, is just to make it stand out and pop more. And this is how you get it to look different. I like to stress that. It's like, this is supposed to be fun. So if it ends up causing too much stress, then you know what? Take a break. Go try something else. There we go. And then we're almost there. This is already 3 of 4. We're just crisscrossing our way back, getting our X's and loops every now and then. And yes, I like to spin this around and around. It makes it a little easier sometimes. We're almost back. Okay, so now we're back and we're gonna go ahead, oops, no we're not. Okay, so now we're going to do the inside. So you're gonna wrap it. What did I do? I think I missed one crisscross. There we go. All right, so now you're gonna wrap it on the inside. So it's very similar to step 1, but instead of going on the outside, you're going on the inside. So now you'll be able to see 4 sets of lines that make up your border. And this is the last step. All right, around and around. Sometimes the inside is harder because it's different angles and you can't really do that little hack to do a few at a time. Sometimes it's harder to do, especially now that the nails are filled a lot more. Like again, you can push them down and that'll help out some. But we're almost there. Then after this, you're just gonna wanna go ahead and, like you've been doing, tie your knots. And just make sure it's secure so it doesn't unravel on you later, because that would be sad. But then if you see it unravel, you just gotta redo it and you'll be fine. So from here, it's the same spot. We're gonna go ahead, cut ourselves off like that. And for this, later on, we're gonna try and tuck that in. And if it doesn't wanna tuck, you can always get some glue too. That's one way you can do it. Okay, so we're gonna pull it tight. Pull it tight. One more just because. Then we're going to trim and see if we can get this to hide. The black and the when you're doing a border in a different color is a lot harder than just sticking it in anywhere. This one, stay in. So there we go. We have our little Gerald.